G'day, how you going? Well, it's been a little while since I've done a video. I think it was about a week. There's not a lot to report really. The transfer window's a bit slack at the moment, so it's doing the head in of all the content creators, which is not unusual. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. In my opinion, the first few games of they've shown signs of something's magical's going to happen. Um, and I think we're going to do a lot better than most of the pundits think, and the so-called experts. There's an expert for everything now, and as soon as something goes wrong, our experts tell us that. Yeah, well, this expert's telling you we're going to finish about 10th. I reckon thereabouts, roundabouts there. I don't think we've. I'd like to think we'd finish higher, but I don't think. I think 10th is where my thinking is. I've got a lot more faith in the side than a lot of fellow Leeds supporters and content creators. Everybody's talking about us finishing 17th. No, we'll definitely finish higher than that. I know I've gone 10. I've said 10 from the start, and I'll stick with it. People have been saying that Farker can't change. Fuck you. He can. He's been doing the 4-4-3-3, whatever it's called. I don't understand all that. I know it's three attackers, three midfielders, and four defence. With one little guy at the back. We've got an excellent goalkeeper. Our back line seems to be doing all right. Willie Nonto's been showing signs of magic. And some of the new guys have been really putting in. I think Nemetcha in the last game, from what I saw, was a little bit slack, I think, because there was a couple of chances he got and he muffed it. But then again, it's only a trial game, it's a practice match, and you need to get your act together and all the rest of it. So, you know, I think we're moving along quite well. The good game will be this weekend. I think we got AC Milan in Dublin. That's the Royal We. And there's a few people will be going. A few content creators are going to be going to that. So that should be good to get their views on the atmosphere and things like that. If I can remind Maddie and whoever else that follows my channel, if you catch up with Conor McGilligan, tell him that the Whitesnake says hello. That'll give him a shock. What else is there? There's not a lot to report. I'm quite happy with the way things are going. Peru has come back, or Peru, or however you pronounce his name, has come back pretty slim, slick. He's looking good. And him and Nameshka, good pairing there. Yeah. Aronson looked good on the wing, didn't he? It was fantastic. Nonto and Ramazani showing flashes of brilliance. I think it's going to be I think we've got something, that back line, we've got something special. You have a look around the whole place, and if these guys can get their gel together and get their act together, I think we're going to surprise a few people and a few sides. We need to make Ellen Road the fortress, as is any side that plays in any sort of sports. You need to make your home ground your fortress. If we can do that like we did last year, and especially with that back line is looking really good. Left hand side's a bit dodgy, but with Schmidt. But then again, Schmidt hasn't played much, so he might settle in and might do us proud. I think all the boys will do us proud. Anyway, that'll be all from me for now. I'd like to thank Karen Curtin and Danny from Danny Talks Leeds for showing their support, especially just recently, and for popping over to Aria's channel, because Aria says hello to Karen Curtin and Danny Talks Leeds. So there's a shout out for you guys. And that's about it. Because nothing much is going on, it's been a bit dead. Joe's plugging out stuff, but it's getting harder and harder for him. Joe's doing really good with the news updates. Every every day, and a review of the whole week on Saturday. So that's something to look forward to. I did an interview with Maddie about mental health on uh, full time talk, full time to talk. But yeah, I've forgotten what it is. See, my mental health's gone. I'm getting so. I had my had my first therapy session last week. I got another one next week, and we're going to try something new. Something that a guy called Jamie was trying out, and that's what I watched. One of the full-time reviews, as I always do with Maddie's stuff. It's all right. Ari's coming in for a cuddle. So I've been. I was excited about what Jamie said about his doing some EMDR, whatever that is. I haven't got all it written down on it. EMDR. Apparently, it's a good therapy for people who suffered traumatic experiences, PTSD, anxiety, and stuff like that, and or sexual violence, any sort of violence and stuff like that. So it's going to help you out. So I will every once in a while have a bit of a chat about that and let you know how I'm going. But other than that, I'm looking forward to it actually. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, if you want to know about mental health or you want to have a check out of what people go through, because there was Callum with his autism, Jamie, Only Leeds Bros, Darren from Only Leeds Bros talks about how he misses his dad and the grief side of things. So it's a really good place to go, and you know you can have a bit of a chat with other people, and maybe you'll find out that you know there's a lot more people out there suffering than you actually think. I laid myself bare, not literally, but sort of like, I just let a few things out that I probably wouldn't have normally talked about, and that's what it's all about. Anyway, well done, Maddie, for bringing that channel up and for having me on. I really appreciated it. Jack City Leeds is doing a little bit every day, or every couple of days, putting his twist on what's happening in the world of Leeds United and football. A lot of people are talking about what other sides have done. You know, really, I don't give a rat's toss bag what other sides have done. All I'm interested in is Leeds United. They can have, whoever they want. They can have Messi and Ronaldo for all I care. It's all about Leeds. I'm not interested in anything else. Maddie on Imagine Not Being Leeds put out a little, I found it good, his 5 takes on how the season's going to go. He's a couple of wild ones. It's worth a look. Other than that, there's nobody else that stands out. You know, Connor's doing his normal rumour mill most days. Sometimes he has a bit of a break. But yeah. Anyway, that's it from me. You have a great week. Well, what's today? Today's Wednesday, so it'll be Tuesday your time. By the time this comes out, it'll be Wednesday morning. So have a great week. If I don't catch you before, have a wonderful weekend. Good luck to Leeds United in Dublin against AC Milan. I hope it's this weekend, or otherwise I'll be fucked. This will look like I'll look like a dickhead. Well, mind you, with this bald head and that, I suppose. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Have a great week. Have a great weekend, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.